What's up, everybody? It's your boy June 5th, June Money, and I'm back into the money. I'm back into the money. A lot of y'all is broke and bummy, but they don't take nothing from me. Hit the like for me. Hit the like for me. Because, bro, it's a narrative going around. Let's start there. It's a narrative going around that non-affiliates and civilians cannot speak on gang politics, prison, none of that. None of that. Now, let me just tell y'all, for one, we have freedom of press, freedom of speech. We can speak on anything. That's one. Let's start at one. Two, we in this to get money. We all get money. We all get money. We not here playing. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a game. We here to feed our families like y'all here to feed y'all family. Did I tell y'all don't podcast or don't YouTube, don't make no money? Did I tell y'all to do that? No. I didn't tell y'all to do that. I told y'all to sacrifice that gang shit and get on the internet and make some real paper. Get to it. Y'all got prison stories. Y'all got gang stories. Y'all got hood stories. Y'all got, a lot of y'all is Muslim, Christian. Y'all got a lot of things to talk about. Now, when y'all information hit the internet, it's now not in the gang world. It's now not in the streets no more. It's now on the internet. We have the ability to react, respond, review, or don't say nothing at all. But what y'all trying to do is bully us. Because y'all getting all the views for the content. We not getting the views. The non-affiliates, the civilians, we don't have all of these crazy, wild stories. Well, some civilians don't. I do. But for the civilians that don't, they don't have all these crazy, wild stories. So you want them to shut up. Don't make no content because they don't have no content. And don't react to y'all content because y'all using them for the views. But they can't react to y'all and make money with y'all. Y'all gonna make the big money. They can't even make the medium, small change. This is sad. This is why we never progress. Because y'all always worried about the people that don't matter, the small guys. Y'all the Big Mac to the small fry. But y'all worry, they're going to take our content. Why is civilians speaking on this and speaking on that? Okay, let me list the things that civilians should not be saying when it comes to gang stuff. This person should get a DP. This person should get put off. Stuff like that. No. Validating who is in a gang and who is not in a gang. Okay, cool. But should civilians react? Yes. Should civilians interview gang members? Yes. Should they be out here spilling gang history and this, that, and the third? No. But if they do their research and they put out a documentary or this, that, and the third, based off of the stuff that's readily available, that's at the courthouse or right on the internet, what's the problem? Y'all monetizing. As far as I'm concerned, the gang members and the people who went to prison get the most views. That's what it's looking like. They not even letting non-affiliates really get on these podcasts. Let's keep it a band. So your objective is to silence us. To make it to where y'all the only ones who can speak or make content about it. Now the non-affiliates, the civilians that's doing the police job and stuff like that, listen, y'all getting yourself into some crazy work. Don't be using gang terms and don't do all of that. I'm not saying do that, but reporting on it and doing interviews, I say that's good. I say nobody should have a problem with that. Nobody should have a problem with that. Now, we all know Adam, he's a content creator, gang. Let's keep it a band. He's a content creator. And we all know that controversy sells, bro. At the end of the day, we can feel how we feel, but controversy is going to get the views, it's going to get the numbers, it's going to do well. It's going to help everybody involved. It's going to help everybody involved. Now, sometimes Adam does police things. Like for example, he went to the hood vlog with 4 Extra. He yells out to the hood, who got perks? Of course, the hood responds, oh, we got perks. We got them. They was pulling out things. They was doing stuff on camera that they shouldn't do in front of Adam 22 and the cameras, knowing that no jumper is getting watched. See, this is where a lot of gang members and prison dudes got mixed up. They thinking they doing great numbers because their story is so interesting and so compelling, and they so much better than or so much gangster or more manlier than the next person because they went through these things. They've been to prison, they in the gang, right? But in reality, they getting a lot of federal numbers. The feds are giving them a lot of views, gang. A lot of views. And that's even with the rappers who talking that hot mess, talk all these disses. They thinking a song is hot, but in reality, it's getting listened to by the police 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times. They running them numbers up for when that indictment hit. So when these gang members and these prison dudes come up and they say, oh, these civilians shouldn't be talking about this, or if you not in no gang, don't speak on it, or this, that, and the third, bro. Listen, I don't encourage stirring up gang beef. I don't encourage you invite two opposites, or I would never have asked King Pill that question in front of Young and Hefe. But if I would have did an interview by himself, just King Pill, I would have asked him that question. I'm going to keep it a bean because he made a song about it. And then the way I found the song was Young and Hefe. He the one said it in the middle of one of his videos. He said, want to join the gang, got to slide first. I'm like, ooh, who said that? Then I typed in slide first. Boom, found King Pill. It's ironic how everything turned out. But, bro, let's keep it a bean. Controversy sells, man. And Adam, he know what he doing. OG Gumby, you don't understand the podcast world, it seems. Now, you saying a lot of people in your gang have a problem with the stuff that Adam is doing. Bringing y'all ops up there, stuff like that. I definitely understand. But at the same time, he can't control them, just like he couldn't control you. But you did a good job at showing Adam. You did a great job at showing Adam this is how it looks to us. See, Adam, you want us to stop making these 4 Extra jokes, right? About his hand and this, that, and the third. We want him to stop doing all that. But you sit there, Adam, and laugh and giggle with him when he doing that. I get y'all point. I applaud you for having a man-to-man conversation. I'm just telling you, OG, that, bro, this is the content world. No, I don't agree that people should be saying, oh, this person should get DP'd or put off or gang dissing or none of that stuff. No, I don't even agree with 607 Unc saying on GDBD Vice Lord. I don't agree with none of that stuff. But to say that a civilian or non-affiliate can't do no content involving prison or gangs is like y'all virtually policing us or extorting us or like strong arming us, telling us what we can and cannot do, when that's not going against no moral ethics. We just making content, getting our views up, getting our bag up. Now the stuff that Flacco be doing is extra wild, but I'm here, bro. You feel me? I'm the civilian that's really from the streets that's going to talk about how civilians should be moving. If y'all going to be dealing with this gang content, this, that, and third, this how y'all should be moving, bro. This is exactly how y'all should be moving. Y'all should be paying attention. Y'all should be not insulting these gang members, but y'all could ask fair questions. Don't be scared to ask no questions. But this is a perfect example of why civilians should think before dropping that content. Think before dropping that content or asking that question, because you don't know what it might lead to. So when Adam says, oh yeah, for extra, he basically, okay, it doesn't matter all the other small channels posted about the 4XTRA incident. When you talk about it, Adam, it makes it way bigger with your 4.5 million subscribers. So then, Adam, you don't realize that you are putting a great case on that man. Now you are forcing him to say, nah, I didn't do that part. But to the Hoovers, he's lying. You see how it worked, Adam? You putting yourself in these situations. You inserting yourself in these situations, Adam. But you're not thinking them all the way out. I say this all the time, bro. Stop going to studios. Don't meet niggas at studios. Studios is where people can track your location, get you into a dark area, turn the cameras off, and do that to you. Not saying that Big U guilty, but look at that situation. The camera footage is gone, all that. Studios are not a good place to meet up, gang. The Offset and 42 Doug situation, it was at a studio. It's too easy. That's where everybody at. The club is like, it's innocent bystanders in there. The studio is like your crew versus they crew, or you versus them. It's not a good idea, gang. Stay out them studios, gang. So you dodged something by not going to that studio with 4XTRA, Adam. Because, yeah, he was either going to beat feet or make an example out of you. Because of these things that you doing. You not thinking it out, Adam. You not thinking it out. Yes, I have got into it with people who are a part of gangs or associated with gangs, but I never diss gangs. I never say what gang members should get a DP or get put off. I never say these type of things, bro. I never say these type of things. And I definitely would not have one gang on my platform dissing and then not let they peoples come back up, the ops or their ops come back up. and diss them and say how they feel about them. If I'm going to have these people dissing, best believe I'm going to let the other side diss too. Diss too. Because it got to stay unbiased. I got to stay unbiased. You feel me? Now, with no further ado, let's get to the clip, man. I'm going to react. I'm going to commentate. Y'all stay tuned. Let's get to it.
You done gave all them dudes an opportunity. Don't you see? That's the fruit that made No Jumper bad. Look, all them dudes is in jail. All they talking about.
Baby. One person.
What about
Clown Mac? Mac got a gun charge, yeah.
That's in jail. I ain't talking about, I'm not talking about from your platform.
Right.
My whole thing is, let me get this understood. If these dudes come up here and they say whatever they say, they got to be held responsible for it. That's not your fault. But at the same time, you as a podcaster or as I guess that's what you want to call yourself, I believe you have some type of responsibility when you're empowering bullshit.
Don't you think that a person like me having a platform and choosing to give jobs to gang members who are trying to change their lives is actually a good thing?
Wait. See, that's like you saying you trying to do good and bad at the same time.
No.
Yes,
it's all good.
No, it's not all good.
What's the bad part?
Because if you're listen, I'm a gang member. Been from this shit since junior high school. All you're doing is basically empowering gang members.
Exactly.
Stop.
Thank you.
Wait. But you're empowering gang members to be gang members. No,
really.
Wait, stop. Why not? You think 4 Extra went out and with all the money you didn't gave him, you thought he didn't went out and helped the poor in his neighborhood?
Well, I know that he's able to live his life without having to commit crimes or do illegal things in order to get money,
that's good enough for you.
Well,
what about everybody else? It actually is a start.
Yeah, that's good, right?
And that's a good thing, though. But at the same time, if you promote bullshit, that's what you get.
But what's
bullshit?
The bullshit part?
The bullshit is when they up here, like you just had the whole little situation 607 on the gang. I'm saying, I don't know what y'all got going on, but that dude say he from my gang. Whether he is or he ain't, that's up for debate, right? But y'all don't got no right to press him about nothing.
What did I press him about?
I ain't saying speaking to you, I'm speaking to anybody who did.
But who, I mean, 4 Extra kind of pressed him.
Yeah. I'm saying. And then on top of that, you was supposed to be here that day.
No.
You wasn't supposed to be here that day?
No, I was on vacation.
You was on vacation.
Yeah.
And
actually, no, I was in Texas with some other Hoovers filming videos.
Yeah, I know about that as well. I'm saying so on your platform, right? That whole little situation that just happened right there, right? That could have been a whole gang war right there. A lot of the shit that you do and you allow, because you allow it.
I mean, really all I did was I let them do a podcast.
Okay, you let 2 rival people do a podcast that you already know got an issue with.
At no point in that interview was the word Hoover ever said.
No, I understand that. I get that.
Actually, definitely didn't even know that.
I agree with that. He don't. I peep him out. I know exactly who he is.
I found out that he even was from Hoover in St. Louis, like about 5 minutes before the
same time
Hoover link remover. Yeah, I had no idea until that moment.
Yeah, I'm saying so. So see how respectful you is to others, but see when it comes to our community, you play.
But why do you think that?
Because you just said Hoover, whatever, remover.
Right.
But when my nephew Poke was up here the last time he was up here.
But you've never heard me say that word.
No, stop. I ain't talking about that word. Catch up. When my nephew Poke was up here last time, you asked him some bullshit.
I asked him how serious that word is.
Stop before we go. And we don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
I just don't want you acting like I said it when I did.
I didn't say you said anything.
Okay.
I'm just saying, don't even play with that. I'm not even that. I'm not here for no clout. I'm not here for none of that, bro. I don't really know too much about the podcasting. You know what I'm saying? And then, it's a lot of people from Hoover against us being up here fucking with you.
Really?
Right? Yeah. I just told you. We feel your name is Adam 12. Adam 12.
I could get used to that.
From neighborhood.
Not from neighborhood.
Yeah, that's where you're from. You support them.
No.
You support them.
I support them, sure, yeah.
Yeah, then you from neighborhood.
No, I support all hoods equally.
Okay, then where our equal share at? Huh? How you got all these dudes up here and they don't have nobody? Of course, you had the little rap dudes, you know what I'm saying, from our community. Of course, that's just like a token nigga. No, that ain't what we about, bro.
I mean, I'm not interviewing people because of where they're from. I'm interviewing them based on their talent, their personality.
What talent 4 Extra got?
He's extremely entertaining. People love him.
I agree.
And I mean, I'm just saying, like, at no time have I been like, oh, I need to do some sort of like equal opportunity thing with all the different hoods.
But why would
I do want to. I want to tell everybody's stories.
Stop. Damn everybody's stories. Because everybody that speaks shouldn't be speaking, and you know that.
I don't really agree with that.
Shit.
You'd have to do something pretty extreme to not be worth having an opinion.
Not having an opinion, right? But see.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. Right? So this is the part where I have a real problem with, man. See, OG Gumby, he's a certified killer. He killed the booty bandit in prison right in front of the guards or something like that, right? Salute to him, right? So when sitting it face to face with OG, you know in your head it could go off any moment. And see, that's the thing, Adam. You think that somebody won't throw their life away on camera to prove a point, to prove to the world to stop playing with people and just go live off in prison for the rest of their life. You keep thinking that. You keep thinking that in your mind, bro. Now, I like the fact that this always ends up just a conversation because we need to learn how to talk to each other instead of resorting straight to violence, bro. But Adam, one day it's going to boil over to where you cannot talk no more. There's no more talking. And then what are you going to do on that day? How are you going to handle it, bro? Because these presses are going to get more and more aggressive, intense, and payola. You're going to start paying. He already pressing you. Oh, you support them? Where's our support? Where's our support? That's friendly press. That's friendly extortion. Like, let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a buck. Like, fill up the bag. Fill up the bag action. And that's what I'm saying, bro. We got to keep it real. But it's things that OG Gumby feel that I can't rock with. Like, he feel like civilians have no place talking. They have no place even, like, you get what I'm saying? And that's not, like, bro, we the ones that's helping the situation. We're watching y'all content, sharing y'all content, reacting to y'all content. Is giving y'all more views. It's helping y'all. It's promoting y'all. It's not taking away from y'all. Y'all got the max numbers. The max numbers. Y'all got to start seeing this a different way, man. Gang members, y'all got to start seeing this a different way. You feel me? Now, civilians that's podcasting, y'all got to start approaching this a different way. Because that clout chasing way that y'all doing is going to eventually get y'all hurt, bro. That way is not it, bro. That way is not it, bro. Saying Crip legs in front of Crips, saying S word in front of Bloods, doing all of that, bro, is not going to end up good for y'all, bro. I'm just letting y'all know. Because I'm part of y'all. And I grew up in the hood. I'm in the middle, right? It's Crips right here, Bloods right here. I've been in the middle of them my whole life. So I know proper gang etiquette, bro. Do not do that. Do not. Hey, don't wear that. Hey, don't say that. All right, you on your own. I got nothing to do with that. I told you don't say that. I told you don't wear that. I told you. That's how I move. So I'm telling y'all, this is what y'all need to do, bro. Y'all need to, like, all that. Don't, Adam, you did a good job. No, I'm not. I'm not Adam from Neighborhood. Anytime they say that to you, you tell them, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. But Adam, they pressing you. You gotta make some changes, bro. You gotta make some changes. Know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Do I think you should just pay up and pay up and pay up? Nah, bro. Nah. But y'all civilians stay out the way, man. Make y'all content. Start developing some content, individual content, to where we don't need them no more. We don't even need to react, none of that. Start even looking at their content. If they don't want us reporting or reacting on none of their stuff, I'm about to just stop, bro, on everything. It's like, nah, like, comment, and subscribe.